Hello YouTube, we are back. Right now we are viewing where we left off yesterday in the first 50 turns video. It turns out I didn't lose the group of Marines, they were still alive. They were just, they they managed to make it westward. I actually rediscovered them around like turn 150, and I'm gonna load up the other save file in a moment, but before that I just want to show you guys how far I got. This obviously isn't very far, so when I load turn 252, and I accidentally went over 2 turns because I wasn't keeping track. It's just one of those games where you mindlessly press the next turn button. That's Civ theme. Yeah, so we've gotten quite far. In fact, in this video I think we're gonna start taking over cities. I already took over a few cities. As you can see, I've done quite well for myself, very well actually. Keep in mind this is on the Vostok difficulty, so it's supposed to be easy to do all this stuff. Now, like the second season of this Let's Play series for Beyond Earth, we'll go higher difficulty and stuff, and that'll probably start around Tuesday or Thursday of next week. But so we currently have a bunch of CNDRs. These are really OP military units. As you can see, we've gained a significant amount of affinities, one for harmony and purity, and one for supremacy. And I want to show you the tech tree real fast. We're producing science like a motherfucker. we could basically finish this game. Just build a what's its gate? What's that gate called? The hollow chamber. An infinity gate, I think. Not an infinity gate. I forget what the gate is called. But anyway, use it to go back to Earth, and it's a supremacy victory. Yeah, I think it's over here. Nanothermite. Oh. Exodus, alright. Gate. Emancipation gate. That's what I was looking for. And where is this? Phasal transport. Orbital unit enables units to perform a one-way phasal, not phasal. Sorry, still retarded. Just woke up. I'll get back to full power in a moment. Follow matrix. Sweet. Alright, I guess we're doing fabrication because we wanted a carrier at the moment. Because remember, we said we were basing our playstyle off needs. So all these cities are connected via roads. We have a really good infrastructure. This actually cost me a fuck ton of money, but it's worth it at the end. And let's go to our virtues real fast. As you can see, we've unlocked plenty more. Believe it or not, I haven't really done much of the might virtues nor the industry virtues, though I should get into those soon. I've been heading towards the knowledge because it takes less science to research tech, and that is obviously a huge benefit. To go to the diplomacy screen, our biggest rival right now is this guy right here, Lecour. So what I've made over the past 200 turns is develop a large enough army. In fact, we can have 4 more CNDRs, which we probably will, to take over Central, move to Axiom, gain all gain the ARC Corporation. I mean, American Reclamation Corporation's cities, and eventually push to our main rival and take him over. Because remember, when we started this, we said it was manifest destiny. We have to go west, and I think I've been doing a rather well job at that. We have 6 cities. I don't know, I'm just over proud of myself. So we are currently producing cell cradles. Okay, sweet. We're not really training with ARC, so I think we're gonna go and attack any moment. We just have to position our units, because supremacy is based off unit positioning. And we'll wait. In fact, what we'll need to do here, since we'll be using Bungai as a Bungani, Bungani. What am I saying? Bungani as our base of forward base of operations. We'll probably build a node. Oh, actually, what's this? A biowell? Tile improvement. Well, okay, I guess we could do a biowell. I mean, we don't need really much health, but when we take over the city, we will. Um, but yeah, let's do a biowell. I haven't done one of these, so I'm curious to what the model is. Alright, so I think these are levitating. No, they're not levitating. They're just rocket. For some reason, they're just rocket or jet powered tanks. You see the flames coming out. Weird. Alright, choose production. But yeah, we've gotten, like, you'd be surprised how far I got off it. I'm rather impressed. I can't wait to play this on higher difficulties to see how the AI responds, because, you know, that's how you get good at the game. You predict the AR's movements. Okay, so a saber. We'll get one of these, because we're going to need one. As you may have noticed, it costs 4 Faraxite. And I noticed in the video that I kept referring to Faraxite as Faraxis. It's... I don't know what that was. Just ignore that. It's... Oh, I think I said Faraxis because it's the developers of this game. And stuff. I got it reversed. But yeah, Faraxite. So we have that going for us. It's a good time. In fact, I forgot how to check military units. Alright, so... This is also another reason why we're attacking the Ark. It's because... What? Sorry, I was just looking at CNDR's thing, because we're gonna have to upgrade soon. We're almost at 10 affinity. And I think I could get one of the other ones real fast, and we could choose one of the, you know, options we have for a CNDR. It's our unit customization thing. So I think we'll finally build a Sure. Let me just enable production here. Okay, sweet. And let's look at the buildings we have. We have a lot of buildings. So we can get a lot of culture if we just removed some citizens to these buildings, but we won't. We'll move some people to the auto plant, places that gives us production, you know. And apparently that's all that. Well, that was disappointing. I was expecting more yield, but it's okay. Okay, so also, I don't know if I have any orbital units going right now, but oh, it seems that there's a army of aliens here that I managed to conveniently forget about. Well, it is our planet. They don't belong here anymore. Let's destroy them. Oh, it's evil. So evil. Okay. Alright, so what's this? Basalt. Okay. And we can make a quarry. Alright, we'll make a quarry because we need production at the moment. And we have to select a thing in the city. So some of these cities are fairly new. The newest one is Bungani. As you can see, it has the lowest pop out of all of them. And I'm sure when this biowell is constructed, it'll have food, so it'll grow faster. We also have a significant amount of trade routes. Quests, trade, no, not units. I don't want to see units. I'll attack aliens when I please, bitch. That's right. I don't need your shit. Fucking Ark. Okay, so what was I doing? Sorry, I got really rude and partially sexist there. Not really, no. You should see what other YouTubers do. I'm like just the tip of the iceberg. Just a tip. 2 specialists. Okay. Construct a mag rail. I think this is gonna be a lot. So I think this is going to be our new this is sort of like the railroads of this game. Okay. Right, so I guess we'll go with Auto Yaros. And we get another strength unit, a sophisticated, fully autonomous robotic drone soldier, versatile recon and melee unit. Alright, so we want this unit because we're going to be attacking shit, so let's work towards that, and let's keep killing these aliens so they don't, you know, take over our planet's territory. Alright, let me go see these satellites I was talking about. So right here is a weather control satellite. And I didn't know about this, until yesterday when I discovered it. Um, it's crazy. This shit. It's so you build it, you send it to orbit, and you tell it to control the weather of a certain region. And what it does is, at the end of its 60 turns, you either discover a ruin or you get a new basic resource, which you can use for all sorts of good things. I mean, I wish I knew about it earlier. I would have just sent them all over here, have all our basic resources closer to our capital, but I have no issue with trading our basic resources from a further city, since all our power generation is in our capital and its neighbor. So, I don't know, I thought that was a really neat feature. But ability to construct, ability to make basic resources that you can then use to, further move your civilization. Or better yet, your off-world colony. More like off-world empire. So petroleum is what you use for for placing these satellites in orbit. I was wondering why they had petroleum in the first place, since we're in the future and we shouldn't need it. But apparently we still need to burn carbon to get to orbit. Which is a cool little nifty fact. Alright, so we just uncovered an alien nest. We no longer have to worry about these aliens over here disturbing us. So we're gonna get, I think it's time to move some more units. Not really, no. We're gonna wait till our Saber is done producing, because we want to take over Central sooner than later. Alright, so establish trade. So for trade, the arrow that points towards you, the left arrow is what you get, the right arrow is what they get. It's always annoying, but we're gonna still trade with Farbase 1. And if we go, oh, there it is, right, we have to hit the plus thing. So if you do an economic overview, we get to see all this stuff. So resource and health, negative health, 60.25. We have 47 citizens in total, and you get a city breakdown. That's pretty neat. Bungai, I mean Bungani. Why do I keep saying Bungai? I did this earlier too. Anyway, Bungani is 2, which makes sense. It's their newest city. Plenty of strategic resources. Ooh, expenses. This is interesting. So, tile improvements is 14. We gotta build some mag rails to increase transport of our units across our cities. We have 27 city connections, whatever that means. This is pretty cool. We're losing quite a good amount. Notification trade route overview. Right, so we have 6 trade routes. In fact, we have 6 cities, and each city can have 2 trade routes. So technically, we can have a total of 12 trade routes. So, and trade routes are great because you get production and energy, and especially if you trade with your own cities. That way you don't have to worry about them being captured or destroyed by foreign people. Foreign civilizations or colonists or whatever you call them. So now I'm not making sense. Alright, so we'll build a cell cradle, I guess, for culture. What's the city's production? 32, not bad at all, sir. Alright, we'll build a naval unit. Let's go with a carrier. Yeah, 5 turns for a carrier, I could work with that. And we'll finally eliminate this last alien group. Yeah, but literally the only thing standing in our way right now is Central, and we just need this unit to be finished. I think I have the right amount of units. I have like 2. This guy will go back here, and we'll have. No, of course not. Get over it. We're gonna attack you. We can't trade with you. but yeah. So I'm planning to have 4 or 5 CNDRs flank the city from the west, and we'll have 2 CNDRs, you know, escort our Saber unit so we can set up here, probably right around any of these blocks, and then we'll just converge. We'll surround it. When you surround the city, it's like they're hopeless unless they have counters, which they don't, other than the city's defenses. But that's not that big of an issue. And this guy got a veterancy bonus again, so we'll make him disciple. We'll add him plus 10 combat strength. I think almost all of my CNDRs are veterans, so that's a very important thing. Well, I honestly don't care if you condemn me. Like, it's not gonna make a difference. What is gonna make a difference is if the Ark, who are strongly Harmony, if they set a trap up for us for like siege worms and shit to destroy our city. That would be bad. Okay, so we got a quest decision. We had quite a few quest decisions. Actually a lot. I can show you the quest logs in a few moments. Alright, so as expected, our artists have flocked into the cell cradle, using its emotional link to express themselves in new imaginative ways. However, our scientists believe it could have more subversive uses. For example, if focused on one person, we could monitor the cell link, effectively turning them into a passive covert agent without them ever knowing. What? Yes, passive covert agents. That's fucking dope. I had to stop reading there. That's as sci-fi as you get. Mind control over vast distances. That's pretty cool. Alright, so Pan-Asia is pretty far away, and they want to attack Vladimir, and I like Vladimir. Vladimir's a pretty cool guy. They're like, it's not like I could help Pan-Asia Republic, right, is that what they're called, Pan-Asia? No, it's a Pan-Asia Cooperative, so it's not like I could help them. They're too far away, so it's just easy to mind our own business in foreign affairs. We have our own priorities. Central's going to be ours. As you may have noticed, turns are taking significantly longer. I really don't like this fact. This is probably one of the things I hate the most about this game. When you get so far into it, every turn is so long. I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, Australia should get a trade route. We could do some cool things with Australia. It's far enough. Like, this city will be our trade place, or, you know, base of attack for Saira and Mandira, okay. Oh, this is probably, I should probably, you know, drink some coffee and make these videos in the future, or have some tea. I haven't had tea in a while, so I think I'll do that. I'll do that after this. And I'm gonna try to limit the video to 25-ish minutes, so we have like, I have a timer running today, so I don't have to pull numbers out of my ass. I completely misinterpreted the, well, not interpreted, misread the data thing, so, you know, in yesterday's video when I was talking about it being, what's his face, 3 turns, it was, 3 minutes, it was actually 6 minutes, but, yeah, so, I have a timer, so we don't have issues like that anymore. And I think I'm gonna have another needle jet, and have these needle jets, or better yet, no, we want a miasmic repulsor. Yes, because we can't have our units going into, I don't think she has any miasma. No, but this side does. The further west has miasma, and we need to get rid of that. It's very important. You know, I'm surprised that this unit's still alive. It's been eating shit this whole time. It's like, the aliens, they're so mean. They just wanna start shit. Okay. Choose production. And a water refinery. Yes. No. Actually. Let's see, we're going for production. We could build a mass digester, but water refinery yields food as well, so that's a plus. So we finally have a carrier. I think we're gonna move our carrier down there, far away from that alien beast. No idea what that alien beast will do, and obviously a carrier can carry things like airplanes, which is what it will carry. And we have a covert agent that's been promoted to a special agent, which is cool. I do want to do a playthrough as Harmony, because I feel like Harmony you could do some interesting things. And, you know, by interesting things, I mean, I don't know, what does Harmony do? Let's go look at it. Right, so you blend in, so we don't really need to get rid of miasma. You get Xenomass. I guess use Xenomass for some of their units. It might be more important for them. And trade route. So this is what I mean. If you have a trade route with Ion, in total we generate 14 production, but we'll be losing out on a ridiculous amount of gold. So we'll continue trading with the Pan-Asian Republic. I mean, cooperative. I keep calling it Republic. It's just the worst. All right, orbital mode. Let's clear some shit. What are you doing? Come back. There we go. Well, that's sort of depressing. Might as well clean the miasma over here. I thought we could reach the ones all the way out there, but apparently not. So I guess we'll build another needle jet here. And now that its unit's full strength again, we'll move it towards flanking positions. A unit that needs order. Defend. Defend. But yeah, it's I don't know. As you can see, like, turn processing is ridiculously slower. So I have killed one of his covert agents. I'm guessing he had an agent stationed in one of these cities. If we go to our covert menu, as you may have noticed, I don't have any of my agents assigned in hostile cities. This is partially because, you know, I don't really want to. Oh, actually, we got Hassana. We'll send you to. Let's see, we have 6 cities. We have 5 agents. One of these cities is going to be vulnerable. Yeah, we'll send you someplace safe. So Bungani or Janali. So we'll go with Janali. And we should switch to project 2. No, we'll keep it the way it is. And we finally get to select another virtue. Sweet. These 2 things take longer now, as you may have noticed. I mean, you could, I suppose, if you get the ratio correctly, your culture to, because the amount of culture you need to unlock another virtue at the next level is a percentage of what it was before. So it could be like 110%, so then you need like 100 and then 10% of the value before. So assuming it was 100, so you need 110 culture to get to the next tier or next level of virtues, compared to the original, which was 100. So I'm guessing it's a system based like that. So at least from my observations. So technically you could manipulate your culture production to match that ratio, and I don't know how you'd go about doing it. It would be cool to see it happen, and you could, you know, while you'd always have a certain amount of turns Like, the amount of turns to unlock a new virtue would be constant, because you'd be matching the gap between them. Wow, that was a lot of words. It made perfect sense, so I'm actually quite happy. But sometimes when I go into these lots of words stuff, I don't exactly produce something. Alright, so tier 3. 8 more in tier 3 and we get 10% growth and all that good jazz stuff. We'll do this, and we want production from basic resources, and I think Megon's, yeah, Megon just got a fuck ton of production again, so that's good. I think you could let's try this. I'm gonna have to end the video anyway, but I want to see if we could rename cities. You used to be able to in Civ 5. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to here. I'm sure there's a way. I just have to figure it out. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Lots of rambling, lots of awesomeness. We have so much military. Probably in the next video. What I'll do is, whenever I get a chance, don't expect any videos until Tuesday, by the way, because I have fucking life to do, and life is not fun compared to this game and making videos, but whatever. So I gotta go do all that RL stuff, but the next video we'll probably start attacking Central if we can manage to get our saber across, you know, because it takes forever. Turn rates, like in 26 minutes we've been able to do 14 turns. That's ridiculous. But keep in mind I was talking for most of it. Well, that's not true. I mean, I was talking for a good amount of it, but as you may notice, it takes substantially longer as you get later in the game, and this has been a fact about basically every Civ game, unfortunately. And I guess we're not going to attack Central, because it's 101, unless this unit's more powerful. And it is, but this is going to be interesting. we'll have to think of some creative solutions to take over Central. Or better yet, just, you know, make it so it's a tech tree victory. Have a emancipation gate, which we can definitely go for, because we produce metric fuck tons of science, and our, you know, we can produce more science if we wanted to. We certainly have the capacity to produce more science. Alright, so yeah, new plan. Build an emancipation gate. Still keep the army though, because I want to at least take over some cities, if not Central. But I have a feeling that at one point we'll take it over. They have tanks now, so I don't like it. Alright, I'll see you guys later.